Good morning again. It is a nice, crisp, and cool morning. And there is a yippy little ankle biter over there that is making a whole bunch of racket. Today we're planning on going on a little road trip. There is an ornament place, I guess would be the best way to describe it, but they have all of this cool stuff like T-Rexes and things to use as lawn ornaments, which is just kind of ridiculous, but we're gonna go check that out and then do some walking around. So yeah, road trip time. Come on! Good boy! Running. Hey, happy face. Hey, buddy. Apparently Harley has decided that drinking the dog's water is easier than going upstairs and getting his. So now the cat is using a very, very tall water dish. So many scary noises.
Pretty typical Florida forest. You've got a mix of pine and palm trees and some scrub oak all together in there, and some of it's covered with Spanish moss, and that's your forest. You see a lot of these trees bent over. They're really spindly pines, and with all of the wind that you get here off of the ocean and from hurricanes, the trees often get bent over. You've got some really weird looking forest.
Guys, we've done it. We have found the mecca of all yard ornaments. This is it. This shall never be topped. There is a bear with a fish. All right, we're gonna dive in and see. Oh, there's a giraffe. We're gonna dive in and see what we can find. Obviously, the best way to store fragile porcelain is stacked on top of each other. I am terrified to even try to get something out of here. There's every kind of mounted animal head that you could possibly want here. I don't know why you would want a horse, but they have horses and T-Rexes, bears, whatever.
So the other day we saw a real life manatee, and here we see a pretty cool carving of one. This is all teak wood, and it is gorgeous. Look at the texture on the nose there.
The perfect decoration for the emo who still feels a little love inside. So that's actually a pretty cool giraffe. It's made out of teak wood. It's like all these little pieces put together to make a giraffe. Hello, tortoise. There's something I've never seen before. Coconut carvings. Some of them are a couple coconuts glued together, some of them are animals, some of them are people, but yeah, he's a coconut. Even the bear. These are pretty cool. It's a vase where they blow a glass bottle, and then while it's hot, they just droop it over some kind of weird shaped branch or something, and then let it harden. So it's a trunk that holds your bottle. I like lizards.
I like lizards a lot.
He doesn't seem too frustrated.
Nah, he's pretty calm.
You should put the real lizard on the fake lizard.
He probably won't stay.
Be careful! Don't break all the porcelain! Every single thing in here is just so cool. Look at this hawk.
I do not understand what the point of this is. It's a really disturbing image the longer I think about it.
Will you be my 15-foot knight in shining armor? This guy is huge. This is the most horribly misshapen elephant. I feel like I should put it out of its misery.
Coming up here on a fire tower where they can look and see if there's keeps fire in the forest. That would be a kind of lonely job.
We made it to Alexander Springs, and there are otters out here in the water playing. They keep jumping up out of the water. Of course, now that I'm filming, none of them are going to make an appearance. But I did not expect, there's one. I did not expect otters to be out here playing in the water. That is cool. So I just realized that these are the trash cans because there be bears here. So they're bolted to concrete pads so they can't be knocked over. And they are super, super heavy duty. Animal proof latch, please close securely. Out on the water, all these plants grow, and there's not actually any ground underneath those. That is all out in the open water. And each one of those little leaves, they have a little air bubble on them that keeps them floating on top. Pretty cool. Water lilies? They're water lilies. You can never escape the inevitability of death, because everywhere you go, there are vultures. There's actually quite a few of them. There's some over there in those trees too. Apparently he decided to find out if we're already dead because he came way closer. I don't really want to go close to him though because that is a nasty hooked beak. Yeah, he's like 10 feet away from me. You are ugly. Yes, you. I'm talking about you. Okay, now we're walking through the jungle. There's so much water back here. Just little clear streams snaking through all over the place. Hey, turtle. How you doing, bud? I think that is a soft-shell turtle, and he is about 1 foot long. He would make an excellent pot of soup. He decided to come perch up on the log right here by the dock and get some sun. There's a little crab spider floating across the trail. Hey, little guy. Focus camera. We came out on the river that flows out of the spring. There's some ducks out there. Where are you at? Right over there. And diving. There's a hawk up there on that branch. Yes, yes, I see you too. Nom nom nom. I'm gonna just eat this railing if you don't mind. Focus camera. It's a moss bug. It looks like a little piece of moss, and it is actually a teensy tiny little bug. Focus camera! Why you no focus? There we go. We are back from the park, and I'm about to do the last 2 shelves for the closet. Got my stuff set back up here, and then I'll be able to start painting.
This is a pretty typical scene around the house for this vacation. This is Rosie. She's my in-laws dog, and she's a total sweetheart. She's just sitting here, and every once in a while she'll put her head on my leg to get me to pet her. So she's on one side, and Thorn is generally on the other side, most of the time within reach of me. And we're kind of all watching Brink as he paints the closet.
Without a paint tray.
Without a paint tray. He's making do with some improvising. And And the cat's running around back there somewhere. And every once in a while, we have to flick him away from the paint. But yeah, it's pretty cozy.
All right, the vertical video has returned, but it is to show the fruits of our labor. So this is one coat of paint. There's got to be another coat of paint, but I do not have time to do it this trip, unfortunately. What I added were these two little racks down here. So I've got a lip on this one, so you can put like garbage bag dispensers and things in there and they won't pull out of the shelf. And then another little one for knickknacks. And then this is the end product of the cookbook holder. So as you can see, stuff lines up. You can put appliances in that side, and then voila, all of your books are stored. Well, it's time to sign out again for tonight. This is actually our last night at my parents' house, and we're driving again tomorrow. Yes, more hours on the road. Hey, Thorn. To go and see Bell's parents in Alabama. So we're going to be driving up the coast, and it's a kitten can too. We're going to be driving up the coast and having a good time tomorrow, and then rolling into her parents' house and just chilling out there for a couple more days before we head back home. So that's all we got for today. I'll see you tomorrow.